Now we're back to learning Illustrator in the year day 7. Let me show you how you can adjust groups. So we're getting back to rectangles. I've shown you last time you can just left click on your canvas and type in, for example, 300 times 500. We'll change the colors for the stroke and then the color for the swatch right here. I activate the selection tool, hold Alt, drag a copy out of there. And another one. You're going to create yet another flag, set the element white, and the element on the right, going to make red. Now we have the Italy flag. If I select it all, you can see right here the width is still set to 300 times 500. But we know that a single rectangle had that size. And as we've copied it 3 times, we should now have 3 times 300, which makes it 900 pixels. Again, I only select one, still 300 times 500. I select it all. If I resize that manually, you can see it already works. We now have around 600 pixels in height. But if I try to do it numerically here, so we'll size it to, well, let's say 400, you can see something is off. The reddish one, it looks like it's way bigger than the other ones. And if I give that a stroke, so all of these rectangles get a stroke now, you can see the issue. Well, the issue is they have been resized to 400, but now they have overlaps. So the greenish one is a little bit behind the white one a little bit behind the red one, and therefore we only see the 400 pixels for the red one. And that is what happens when you just resize your rectangles like this. Then we reposition it and you can see all of them have the same size, the same width of 400. We make that 500, we have the overlaps again. If I go down to like 300 again, we actually now have these gaps. And that is because when you select it like this and resize it, all of the sizes are generated from the left-hand side. So they are expanded to the right. And at the same time, the white and the reddish one are not repositioned to the right. And this creates these overlaps. Let me show you how you can resize them so that we don't have overlaps. So I reposition everything here correctly. I'll select it all. I give it a stroke again, 5 points. 300 is my width. And if I now want to resize that all together, we first must group it. You can do so under Object Group or press Ctrl G, which is the short key. And then these 3 rectangles are a group. You can see the top menu has changed a little bit. And here you can now see the width of 900, which was this 3 times 300. And when you ungroup it again, or ungroup all, you can see the 300 once more. But it's the short key that we need, Ctrl G, or go to Object and Group, and Shift Ctrl G would be to ungroup. Let's make this group 1500. And there you go. As we've grouped it beforehand, Ctrl G yet again was the short key. This is now resized as a group. And this basically repositions all of these. When you ungroup it, you run into this issue right here. So always press Ctrl G. Even when you size it down, you can see that it repositions the individual elements in that group. And this gives us the result that we need. Let us create a new flag from scratch. We left click here, and this time we're going to make it horizontal. So we're going to make it 900 in width and 300 in height. Even a little bit lower. Let me go to 200 in height. I give it a white fill. Then I hold Alt and drag a copy out of there. First copy I want to make bluish. I yet again hold Alt and drag another copy out of there and I make that red. Oh, we can't really see the top one on this white canvas. Let me give that a different color until we've got it repositioned correctly. And then I make the top one white. So this would be the Russia flag. And if you select it all, press Ctrl G to group it, you can see now 900 is my width and the height is 600. So if I resize that here, I can be sure that all of these elements are not resized correctly, but also repositioned so that our entire result, the entire flag, has now this new size. and there aren't any gaps or any issues with overlaps. And now if I wanted to create a frame, I know my size. It says here 1200 times 750. So I simply left click here, make it 1200 times 750. I get rid of the fill and I give it a black stroke. Let me make that once again 5 points. I only have to reposition it. And once more, you can also select this now and group it again. Because in principle we now have two elements, the three colored rectangles in the frame. So you can also group within groups and then ungroup within groups. Ungroup all would break it down to the smallest elements that you've got. So it's a nested system. Once more, a very important shortcut to know. Ctrl G, we're going to use it in the future tutorials quite a lot. Hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.